According to betterhealth.gov, about 35% of people experience at least one panic attack within their lives. Defined by a sudden episode of fear or anxiety, a panic attack can be a terrifying experience for a person. While most of us know what a panic attack is, or at the very least have heard of the term, you may not know what to do when in the same room as a person having a panic attack. Today, we'll be going over the benefits of understanding panic attacks, what you should not say to someone having a panic attack, and the steps of what you should say and do. Now, to know how to help someone through a panic attack, it's important to know what is happening to the brain during an episode. Near the bottom of our brain, there is a very small part we call the amygdala. Now, the amygdala is pretty much the reason us humans feel fear and anxiety. During a panic attack, the amygdala becomes hyperactive, according to scientificamerican.com. This aggressive activity can lead to hyperventilation, dizziness, trembling, muscle tension, and much more. It's important to pinpoint these symptoms so that we can know for sure if a person is having a panic attack. Once you can confirm this determination, you may then start going through the steps of helping them ease through it. And according to verywellmind.com, long-term panic attacks can cause the person's brain to release stress hormones on a regular basis. This is why it's important to know these steps so that we can ensure that that does not happen. Whether it be a family member, a friend, or just a complete stranger, knowing these steps will not only help them long-term, but can also help you. Knowing that you helped someone through a potentially health-threatening situation will help your self-confidence and self-esteem. Now, the first step is to know what you should not say to someone having a panic attack. When someone is having a panic attack, they are extremely emotionally vulnerable, so it's important we don't say or do anything that may worsen their mental state. And the first thing you should not say is, "You have nothing to be worried about." According to verywellmind.com, when a person is having a panic attack, their fight or flight stress response is activated, even if there is no external threat. The next thing you should not say is, and this one should be obvious, but you should not say just be calm. When a person is having a panic attack, it would be ideal if they could just be calm, as they are not in control of their emotions. And you should also not say, just don't think about it. When a person is having a panic attack, it would be ideal if they could just not think about it. According to Dr. Ronit Levi, director of Bucks County Anxiety Center in Pennsylvania, she says, whenever we tell our brain not to think about it, it actually highlights it for it in our brains. So that means in saying that, there is a very good chance that it will highlight the cause in their brain and it will continue the length of the panic attack. Now that you know some things that you should not say, let's go through the steps of what you should do. Now, the first step is to ground yourself. Make sure that you are calm so that they can have that sense of serenity around them. You should also pay attention to your tone. Make sure you're talking in a soothing and calm voice. You don't want to add any anxiety or aggression to the situation. You can then ask if you can be of any assistance. Ask if they have any certain medication that specifically deals with intense anxiety. If not, ask if you can do anything for them, even if it's something as simple as a glass of water. Then also make sure you are understanding. Make sure that you are listening to them. A grounded and understanding attitude will get you a long way. You should also make sure that you are validating them. Make sure they know that the reason for the attack is with reason and their feelings are valid. You should also offer physical support, but make sure you ask first, as some people do not like to be touched when going through such intense emotions, especially if you are dealing with a stranger. You should also reassure them, make sure that they know that this intense, overwhelming emotion is going to end. And the final step, make sure you are sticking with the person from beginning to end so that they know they have you to count on. Because sometimes that's all a person ever really needs. Now, today we went through the benefits of understanding panic attacks, what you should not say to someone having a panic attack, and what you should say and do. Following these steps will not only help reduce the amount of stress in the situation, but will also ensure that it does not happen again. Thank you.